The concept of the Gustibus exhibition, the Gustibus is the name we kind of adapted to the project because it has to do with taste. And the project, because of the World's Fair this year in Milan, the theme is about food. So we thought we would celebrate that event by creating a cultural and commercial exhibition that would also have a sentimental value for me and for a lot of people who are, my age and the young generation who has not heard maybe of some names like Anna Castelli-Ferrieri, who's his mother, and names like Gaulenti, who's famous, but new generations are not always aware of what was famous 5 years ago, because they're only 18 years themselves. So it was a celebration of the people I met over the years and that were important in my life, because I even sold their products, or I were friends with them, or for whatever reasons. These are people that are important to me, and the only regret I have is that I don't have all of my list upstairs, because the list is longer. But we did what was possible to do. In less than 1 year, we created 32 products from A to Z. They are all ready, and we also had to have permission from the family or the estate or from the designer. So all this takes a long time. Also, they don't all know how to do business of licensing, and I also have never done business with them before, or some have, I have. So like Cini Boeri is an old friend, and I sold millions of her products. So she knows that I can do it. And of course, the irony is that I ended up making a mug of Cini Boeri when I sold millions of her furniture in the old days. So it was a very nice experience, very rewarding, especially now. Everybody is loving it. Museums are loving it. Everybody is just giving me compliments, which of course is a big reward. The money is not in my mind, and I hope that it's also profitable, because also the families or the foundations will benefit because they all get royalties. My mission is to, first of all, it's probably 2 missions or 3. First of all, to, for the first time, create a collection of signature people, big names. Everyone is a big name, at very incredible low prices. That's number 1. Whenever you talk design, the price goes 10 times more. That's not the case. This is very democratic prices. Even the young people can buy it. It's like my friend, he didn't wait. He went to Rinascente and he bought the Oliera of Meda. It's 40 euros. So the good prices is my first destination. My second object was to use the names that I don't want people to forget to become popular names for this new generation. So the people from my generation, of course, are very happy to see those projects, because they could never buy anything by those firms before unless it's 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, Everything here is below 100 euros. That's remarkable. And I could charge more and make more money. And maybe I should, but really this process was an honest reciprocation between the families of the designers or the designer and us and the public. So we have a 3-way deal. Usually an entrepreneur like me comes in and makes things either more complicated or more expensive. But in this case, we made it very easy to buy. The collection just showing now, you can buy it at Rinascente, you can buy it at the Triennale bookshop, which is doing very well. And they already, in 3 days, they sold half the product line. So I'm very pleased about all this. I am an art collector of my own means, and unfortunately, even though I have some Warhols, I can't afford to buy all the $50 million paintings, I love art, and I could have been an art dealer if I knew earlier that I was interested in art. But I've been in the business for the home all my life almost, selling things for the home. Furniture, not carpets, even though I'm Armenian by by origin. I don't sell carpets. You're going to interview, a very good question. The next person you're going to interview is one of those people. She's my very good friend. I won't tell you her age. She is Cini Boeri, and she's the most elegant lady you've ever met, and is stupendous person, very kind heart. And I sold of her furniture millions of dollars. Especially, I sold furniture to the Saudi Arabian army, if you can imagine how many people and how much royalties she earned. Ironically, what she gave me was a coffee mug and a plate for biscotti to keep the coffee warm, or the tea. And she wanted, of course, to give me the whole set, which was beautiful, like flowers. It was like a rose. But I said, sorry, Cini, I don't want to sell a set of anything. They are single items I need. So we took the smallest plate, and she made, because it's a rose, when you add the dishes, the pattern becomes a rose. So we have the little smallest part of the rose, and she made a mug for coffee or tea, and the little plate goes on top to keep it warm. And we also put a biscotti on it. That's my secret. I make them at home at night.